Welcome to my channel. Do you want to speak English easily? Like in real conversations. Today, we will do it together. One word, one sentence, one story at a time. Imagine talking with friends, ordering coffee, telling a story, and people understand you. Sounds good, right? We will use simple words, fun sentences, real-life conversations. You will feel confident and natural. Each episode will help you speak, listen, ask questions, tell stories, and even laugh at mistakes. English is not just rules. It is about connection, confidence, everyday life. Chapter 1. Words that build confidence. You may not realize it, but the smallest words often carry the most power. When you use words like hello, please, thank you, and sorry, people immediately feel comfortable with you. These are simple words, but they make you sound kind and confident. Think about this. When you walk into a shop and say, "Good morning," you already start a friendly connection. The shopkeeper feels respected, and you feel more confident. You may think this is too easy, but this is how communication grows. One small word at a time. Let us practice together. Imagine you are meeting a friend. You smile and say, "Hi, how are you?" The friend answers, "I am good, thank you." And you? This short exchange may feel basic, but it shows politeness, care, and respect. When you say thank you, you are not just using a word. You are showing gratitude. People remember gratitude. When you say sorry, you are not only correcting a mistake. You are showing responsibility. Confidence does not mean speaking perfect English. Confidence means showing kindness with the right words. I want you to try something today. Use the word please every time you make a request. Instead of saying, "Give me water," say, "Please give me water." Do you feel the difference? The second one sounds gentle and confident. Confidence also grows when you practice daily. Yesterday, you may have felt nervous. Today, you try again. Tomorrow, you will feel stronger. This is how confidence grows. Step by step, word by word. So remember, your English does not need to be complicated. It needs to be warm. Small words make big changes. Use them, and you will see how people smile back at you. Chapter 2. Conversations at the coffee shop. Imagine you walk into a coffee shop. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air. You feel a little nervous because you have to speak English. That is normal. You can do this. Let us practice together. You go to the counter. The barista smiles and says, "Good morning. What would you like?" You take a deep breath and answer, "I would like a cup of coffee, please." Short, polite, and clear. The barista smiles and writes your order. You already sound confident. The barista asks, "Do you want milk or sugar?" You say, "Yes, please." A little milk and 1 spoon of sugar. Notice how small words like please make a big difference. You are polite and the conversation feels friendly. Sometimes you may want to try something new. You can ask, "What do you recommend?" Or "Which drink is most popular?" Questions like these are very useful. They help you talk naturally, and people like when you show interest. While waiting for your coffee, the barista may ask, "How is your day so far?" You can answer, "It is going well, thank you. I am on my way to work." Even small answers make a conversation feel complete. They show that you are listening and caring. You can also practice short comments. If you see a beautiful cup or a tasty cake, you can say, "This looks delicious," or "I like this decoration." These short sentences make your English feel real and alive. Body language is important too. Smile while you speak. Nod when you listen. A smile makes your English sound warmer. People respond to your confidence and friendliness, even if your words are simple. After receiving your coffee, you can say, "Thank you very much." Simple gratitude always leaves a good impression. You can even add, "Have a nice day," and the barista will smile again. See how small words create a positive connection. Remember, every conversation is a chance to practice. You do not need long sentences or complicated words. Short, clear, and kind words make your English natural. Coffee shops are perfect places to practice. You can listen to questions, respond politely, and ask friendly questions. Each small step builds your confidence. So next time you enter a cafe, try speaking English. Order your drink, ask a question. Smile and thank the person. You will notice that conversations become easier each day. Confidence grows one word at a time. Just like in Chapter 1. Chapter 3. Talking about daily life. Your day is full of small moments, and each moment is a chance to speak English. You can talk about what you do, what you like, or even what you are planning. Talking about daily life makes your English real and useful. Think about your morning. You wake up, brush your teeth, and get ready for the day. You can describe it to someone. "I wake up at 7. I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I eat breakfast." These are simple sentences, but they tell a story. People understand you easily. During the day, you may go to work, school, or meet friends. You can practice sentences like, "I go to work by bus," or "I study English at home in the evening." Notice how you use the present tense to describe regular actions. It is simple and clear. Sometimes things happen suddenly. Maybe you spill your coffee or forget your bag. You can talk about it using past tense. "Yesterday, I forgot my bag at the office." Or "I spilled my coffee this morning." Talking about past events helps you explain experiences and share stories. You can also talk about future plans. For example, "Tomorrow, I will visit my friend," or "I am going to watch a movie tonight." These sentences show your plans and help you sound natural when discussing what is coming next. Daily life conversations are not only about what you do. You can ask questions too. You can say, "What do you usually eat for breakfast?" Or "How do you go to school?" Questions make your conversations interesting. People enjoy sharing their routines, and you practice English at the same time. Do not forget feelings. You can describe them simply. "I feel happy today," or "I was tired yesterday." Talking about feelings makes your English warm and human. People connect with emotions more than words alone. Even small actions can be described. I drink tea in the morning. I read a book at night. Or I talk to my neighbor in the evening. Each sentence is practice, and each sentence builds confidence. The key is to speak about what you see, hear, or do every day. Your daily life is full of stories, questions, and feelings. Use them. Speak slowly, clearly, and kindly. Soon, talking about your day will feel as natural as living it. Chapter 4. Asking questions in daily conversations. Questions are the key to interesting conversations. When you ask questions, people feel that you care. You also get a chance to practice English naturally. Asking questions is not only about learning. It is about connecting. Start simple. When you meet someone, you can ask, "How are you?" The person may answer, "I am fine, thank you." And you? This is the first step to a friendly conversation. Small questions like this open the door. You can ask about time and place. For example, what time do you usually wake up? Or where do you usually go on weekends? These questions help you understand people and share experiences. They are easy to use but very effective. Questions are not only in the present. You can ask about the past. What did you do yesterday? Or how was your weekend? People enjoy sharing stories about their past. You also learn new words and practice listening carefully. Future questions are helpful too. You can ask, "What will you do tomorrow?" Or, "Are you going to watch a movie tonight?" Talking about plans makes your conversations lively. You show interest, and people enjoy answering. Sometimes questions are small and fun. You can ask, "Do you like coffee or tea?" Or, "Which color do you like best?" These questions are simple, but they make the conversation friendly. Small questions often lead to longer discussions. Remember to use polite words like please and thank you when you ask. For example, "Could you please tell me your favorite book?" Polite questions sound confident and kind. People respond better when you are polite. Listening is as important as asking. When someone answers, pay attention. You can ask more questions based on their answer. "Oh, you went to the park. Which park did you go to?" This keeps the conversation flowing naturally. Even if you make mistakes, keep asking. Mistakes are part of learning. People usually understand and appreciate your effort. Asking questions helps you practice new words, tenses, and expressions every day. So start today. Ask questions about work, school, hobbies, or simple daily routines. Ask about the past, present, or future. Be curious, kind, and confident. Questions make your English lively and real, and they make people enjoy talking with you. Chapter 5. Listening like a friend. Listening is one of the most important skills in English. You may read and write well, but understanding fast English can be difficult. Do not worry. This is normal. You can train your ears and your brain together. First, pay attention to sounds, not just words. English speakers often do not pronounce every word clearly. For example, going to often sounds like gonna. When you hear "I am gonna eat," it means I am going to eat. Listening carefully helps you catch meaning, even when the words sound different. Second, practice short phrases. Instead of trying to understand a whole sentence at once, focus on small parts. For example, in the sentence, I will call you after lunch. You can first catch I will call you, and then after lunch. Step by step, your brain learns to process faster. Listening is also about prediction. Try to guess what the speaker will say next. If someone says, I am going to the, your mind may already think, market, school, or office. Prediction helps you follow conversations even when the speaker talks quickly. Do not worry about understanding every word. Focus on the main idea. For example, if someone says, yesterday I went to the park, and I saw a big dog chasing a ball. You may catch yesterday park dog ball. That is enough to understand the story. Practice listening daily. You can listen to English songs, podcasts, or short videos. At first, it may be slow. Pause and repeat sentences. Gradually, try listening without pausing. Each time you practice, your ears and brain become stronger. Another helpful method is shadowing. Repeat what you hear immediately, like you are copying the speaker. For example, if the speaker says, I like reading books in the evening, you repeat exactly, I like reading books in the evening. Shadowing improves pronunciation and listening at the same time. Remember, listening is an active skill. You are not just hearing words. You are understanding ideas, emotions, and intentions. The more you listen, the easier it becomes to understand fast English naturally. So start today. Listen to short conversations, repeat phrases. Guess what comes next, and focus on the main ideas. Listening like a friend makes English feel alive. Each day you will understand more, respond better, and feel more confident. Chapter 6. Story time, share, and connect. Stories are powerful. They help you connect with people and practice English naturally. You do not need long or complicated stories. Even a short story about your day can make conversations interesting and friendly. Start with small events. For example, you can tell someone, today I went to the park. I saw many birds and children playing. It was sunny and I felt happy. Simple sentences, but they create a clear picture. People enjoy listening to real experiences. You can also share something funny. For example, yesterday I tried to cook pasta. I added too much salt. My brother laughed a lot. Humor makes your stories memorable. It also makes your English feel natural. You do not have to be perfect. Mistakes can be part of the story. Use past tense to talk about completed events. For example, last weekend, I visited my grandmother. She baked cookies and we drank tea together. Past tense helps listeners understand when things happened. Short sentences work best. You can also use present tense for ongoing events. I am reading a new book. It is very interesting. I like the story a lot. Present tense makes your story feel alive, like it is happening now. Ask questions after your story. For example, have you ever tried baking cookies? Or do you like reading books? Questions invite listeners to share their stories too. Conversation becomes a two-way experience. Feelings are important in stories. You can say, I was surprised, I felt happy, or I was a little scared. Emotions make your story human and relatable. People remember stories that make them feel something. You can practice storytelling anywhere. At home, with friends, or even while walking. Start with small stories about your day, your weekend, or a recent experience. Then gradually tell longer stories. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Remember, stories are about connection. They help you practice English, share your life, and make people smile. You do not need perfect grammar or long sentences. Short, simple, and clear stories work best. So start today. Tell one story every day, even if it is small. Share your experiences, your feelings, or something funny that happened. Stories make your English real, lively, and enjoyable. Chapter 7. Mistakes are magic. Making mistakes is normal. Every English learner makes mistakes. The important thing is how you handle them. Mistakes are not failures. They are signs that you are learning. When you speak, write, or listen, errors show that your brain is trying to understand and use English. Do not feel shy if you say a word wrong. For example, you might say, "He go to school yesterday," instead of "He went to school yesterday." This is okay. You notice the mistake, learn from it, and say it correctly next time. Every mistake is a step forward. Mistakes help you remember better. When you correct yourself, your brain practices the right sentence. This is more effective than only memorizing rules. For example, if you say, "I has a dog," and someone corrects you to, "I have a dog," you are more likely to remember it next time. Confidence comes from practice, not perfection. You do not need perfect English to speak confidently. You need courage to try. Speak every day, even if your sentences are small. Even if your words are simple. People understand your message and appreciate your effort. It is also important to laugh at your mistakes. Humor makes learning fun. If you mix words or use the wrong tense, smile and try again. Laughter reduces fear. You will notice that mistakes feel smaller when you do not take them too seriously. Learn from listening too. When you hear someone speak fast or use a new word, try to use it yourself. Sometimes you will use it incorrectly at first. That is normal. Each attempt, even if not perfect, brings improvement. Encourage yourself. Say, "I am learning. I will get better every day." Positive thoughts help your brain stay motivated. Mistakes are not the end, they are lessons. The more mistakes you make, the faster you improve. Practice regularly. Speak with friends, read aloud, or tell stories. Each action builds confidence. Every small effort counts. Over time, you will notice that mistakes happen less, and your English becomes natural. Remember, English is a journey, not a test. Mistakes are magic. They teach you, guide you, and make your learning stronger. Embrace them. Keep trying. Keep speaking. Each day, you will feel more confident, and your English will grow steadily.